Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of my DVD collection. The next movie I have to show is a movie called Super Troopers. It's really funny. It's about like state troopers battling the city cops and just the crazy shit they do. It's really good movie. I can't say too much about it, but I would definitely recommend this if you don't have this one. It's worth a watch. The next movie I have is House on Haunted Hill. It's basically these people. They all come together for some reason. They don't know why. This guy typed up a list of invitations, and for some reason the computer went back and retyped them and sent them to all these people. And as they try to figure out how they all got there, they figured out that each one of these people are related to one crew member that worked at the mental institution before they went there. So this is a pretty scary movie, actually. I mean, I don't think it's scary personally, but if you're trying to find something to scare your girlfriend or something, I'd definitely recommend you pick this one up. At least just have it. The next movie I have is another one of my favorites. It's the Simpsons movie. Of course, you guys all know about the Simpsons. And this is the movie, and basically it's just the Springfield Lake gets too contaminated because of Homer, so they have to move to Alaska, and just a bunch of stuff happens while they're there. It's pretty good. You guys should definitely have that if you don't have it. The next movie I have is Scarface. This movie, this is definitely, like, definitely my favorite movie of all time. This is just, I can't even explain it. If you don't have a copy of this, you have two options. Either A, go buy it, or B, kill yourself. Either one's fine for me. So you guys should definitely buy this one. Of course, you guys know the story of Scarface. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. Just go get a life. So anyway, that doesn't even deserve to go in the pile. That gets its own special treatment. What else can I dig out down here? Alright, the next movie I have is Terminator 2. I'm sure you guys know what the Terminator is. And this is just the second installment of the Terminator. Excuse me. The next movie I have is Terminator 3. So, if you guys... anyway, so... the next movie I have is one of my favorites. It's called River's Edge. It's Keanu Reeves. It's back in like the 1980s, but it's like this kid named like Michael, I think his name is. He ends up killing off this girl, and then he goes and brags about it, and it's about like them coming together trying to save him. And this one guy like who's completely like crazy, I think, but he's trying to protect him and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty good. So no, the guy's name is Samson, I think. So yeah, this is a pretty good movie. You can Google it if you want to know more about it. The next movie that I have is Pulse. Pulse is basically about these computer geeks who are tapping into some type of computer shit, and they end up finding like this computer frequency this frequency of shit that unleashes like this these type of like monster creatures basically, and they once they like get inside of you, they want to make you kill yourself. It's not like The Happening, but it's like yeah, basically they get inside of you and they like make you kill yourself, and they just fade you away into nothing pretty much, and they want to kill the shit out of you. The next one is Employee of the Month. This is a Dane Cook film. Of course, I'm probably Dane Cook's biggest fan, so I'd recommend you guys getting this one. It's basically about this box boy who meets Jessica Simpson's character, and him and his wacko friends, he wants to win her over, but the one guy's doing it, and he always takes his girl, so he's trying to get in or he wants to get with Jessica Simpson's character, and basically he's trying to become Employee of the Month because he thinks she has a thing for Employee of the Month, and all that stuff happens, and that's a pretty good movie. I think it's rather funny. The next movie I have is The Ring 2. I'm sure you guys know about this movie. I'm not really gonna say anything, and I'm actually picking up The Ring 1 tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna go down to the pawn shop and buy it because it's only $2.50. The next movie I have is The Cell with Jennifer Lopez, and it's basically this girl's kind of trapped in her own mind and she's seeing shit or whatever. It's a rather weird movie. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Next movie I have, yes, I bought it. Don't make fun of me, I'm not gay. It's Mean Girls with Lindsay Lohan. One reason I bought it is because Lindsay Lohan, Firecrotch over here, she can get it from me. So, yeah, it's basically this girl who's not really so cool or whatever. She's not necessarily the... Yeah, she's not necessarily like the cool girl or whatever, and she starts hanging out with these group of girls, and she ends up becoming a bitch herself and basically spiting everybody. That's a pretty good movie. I wouldn't recommend it unless you like chick flicks, which I don't. I just like that movie for some reason. Next movie I have, no DVDs collection, is complete without Napoleon Dynamite, the freaking sweet edition, or it says like the best special edition ever. So yeah, you know what Napoleon Dynamite's about. You gotta get that one if you don't got it. The next movie I have is an Ethan Hawke film called Gattaca. It's basically the in the future you can design your kid how you want it, and this one couple, they don't design their kid, they just leave it into God's hand, and he comes out with like a life expectancy. Once the baby's born, they take his blood and they figure out he has like a life expectancy of 30 years and a chance of heart condition 99%, and basically he's just a shit person with all these problems, and so basically he's trying to figure out how he can stop it and shit like that. So I'd recommend you guys getting that one. The next one I have is another one of my top 5, iRobot with Will Smith in it. Don't ask me why that shit has a big 52 in it, because the person I bought it from, or I actually bought this one down in the pawn shop for $2.50 also, so it I already had the, I haven't had a chance to clean it off, but it's Will Smith, and it's basically robot. He's real skeptical of robots, and he wants to he always wants to believe a robot's the bad guy, but no robot is capable of committing like any crime towards a human. Well, eventually one robot does, and he figures it out, and of course nobody believes him, and it's basically this big I told you so story. The next movie I have is Final Destination 2. Like I told you about the first one, it's just you can't cheat death twice. Same thing, kind of a premonition. The next one I have is Dead Silence, and all I have to say about that is beware the stare of Mary Shaw. She has no children, only dolls. If you see her in your dreams, be sure you never ever scream or she'll rip your tongue out at the seam. It's basically this ventriloquist who they kill and cut out her tongue, so now she haunts the town and kills people and rips out their tongue. I like it. The next movie I have is Bruce Willis, Unbreakable. It's basically this guy, he believes that comic book heroes like walk the earth, and he believes Bruce Willis is a comic book character, a superhero, so to speak. Next movie I have ain't even open yet, because I'll show you guys why in a little while. It's Pineapple Express on DVD. Had to pick that one up because it's the best movie ever made. Continuing. Sorry. The next movie I have is Seven, and it's about this guy who goes and he kills prime examples of the 7 deadly sins. And Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman are the cops in the movie, and they're trying to catch him the whole time. So this is the end of part 3, and I'll catch you guys in part